most dangerous thing is not what you see in the bases. The most dangerous thing is the military advisors. Military advisors exist in all these countries. They also existed in Burkina until 2022, until we took responsibility. And who are these military advisors? They are the ones who are supposed to implement France's policy here. They must work to make our armies very weak, so that France can always have the argument of existing here under the pretext of comparing us. They had succeeded. Our sentinels were thus standing guard with sticks. That is what France wants from our armies. When we reach this stage, we have no choice but to want them to come and settle. But the Burkinabe army managed at one point to get rid of the military advisors. Unfortunately, I think that in 2019, after the operation in Tapoa, where these French saw that the Burkinabe army still had the capacity to react to terrorism, they called the chiefs of staff in France. They instructed them to reinstate the military advisors throughout the structure. Well, he did not accept, but upon returning to the country, the politicians instructed him to accept the military advisors, and that is where the military advisors returned to the Burkinabe army in 2019, with all the consequences that we know. The army was disappearing in the years 2020 to 2021, and moreover, this is the moment when many soldiers had to desert, because there was no more hope. We were collapsing. That's a little how they work at the general staff of the armies, in all the army general staffs, in the schools. It is they who are supposed to dictate the policy of our army. It is they who tell us how many to recruit, when to recruit, and what to do with them. They are in the schools to tell us how to train them, and so on. As long as these military advisors are there, you are not independent. Your army will only have the appearance of an army that will be there doing parades, circus acts. But when the war comes, you will realize that the parade is one thing, but the war is another thing.